I became a toddler, or I think first grade is when I started playing piano and I started singing. I always been a sassy girl though. So even singing in church, I had a little too much sass for church. You know, I would be singing in church, but I'm whipping my hair and I'm letting them know that Jesus is a fence and, you know, all this, and my soul loves Jesus. You know, I just was always so sassy that I was a little too sassy for gospel. And plus I like men. and gospel require you to, you know, have a certain lifestyle. I sang in a lot of groups. I was fascinated by Millie Jackson because she talked that talk. I was fascinated by the Clark sisters, Diana Ross, you know, the typical people. But music was my savior. You know, I experienced some trauma as a young child. And due to that, I turned to music. Music was the one thing that kept me. In any situation I was in, I could write a song about it. I can sing a song or listen to something about what I was going through, and I would be okay. So music has always been a huge part of my life. I had a disconnect from it when I was doing R&B, and I just didn't feel like I was walking in my true identity. My head and my mental is not really R&B. Mentally, I think like a rapper because I grew up on hip hop. I think about topics that's not necessarily R&B. So I couldn't really ever write a love song. I just couldn't. I like braggadocious lyrics. I like talking my stuff, you know. I like using profanity, you know what I'm saying? I'm a very type of person that talks, you know, talk my talk. So R&B just didn't fit my personality. And I always wanted to be a rapper, but I really didn't have the bars like that. In my head, I did. So Southern Soul really just fit me much better because the subject matter, the fact that I could talk my talk and I could be raw and real, it just fits me better than R&B. I look polished in my appearance, but in my thinking and in my delivery, it ain't polished, baby. It's raw, it's real, it's giving it to you straight with no chaser. And that's the reason why Southern Soul was so important to me, because once I got into it, I could be me for real, the real me, with the profanity, with the sassiness, talking about how much I love men. Literally, my first studio session, I was like, this is for me. I should have done this years ago. I'm perfect for this genre.